Claudia Mariace.
Claudia Mariaca, 9319 Northwest 50th, Doral Circle South. I've been a homeowner in Doral for 15 years, a resident for 10, and a business owner for 8. I'm also a registered voter for 5. The members of this council have been living in this city long enough to remember the days of Doral when it was respected, organized, a city to be proud of. Remember, about 3 years ago? The majority of this council does not seem to be worried about the daily problems residents face in the city. Before the last zoning meeting, I took the time to write to the entire council regarding the concerns with the amount of construction in Doral. I stated how Doral was a city where you wanted to have your kids grow, where laws were respected, where quality of life made the prices of the homes worth the investment. You can imagine how insulted I felt when you, Councilwoman Reese, took my email, waved it around, and dismissed it because, and I quote, "If you're going to ask for something, show me a traffic study." I take offense. Let me remind you, Councilwoman, you're a public servant. You represent me and all the other residents that pay taxes on your salary. As a citizen, the traffic study I have is my daily experience, when I'm either stuck in it or making sure I don't get hit by the speeding cars. As for the traffic studies that the council used as a basis to approve rezoning and construction projects, they concern me. I believe they used to concern you too, Mayor Boria, when you opposed the White Coast rezoning change on 87th Avenue a while ago, because traffic was a problem. Did anything change since then? Rezoning has been multiplying and the concerns have disappeared. I'm confused. With so many zoning changes, maybe what needs to be changed is the master plan. Maybe it needs to be reviewed professionally in its entirety, not in pieces. Maybe this council needs to focus more on the reality that people face on a daily basis unless an individual project's brought to you. You're policymakers, not project managers. Focus more on what the city's future looks like. What is the vision of the city? More traffic, rental communities? Let the residents know. This is what the master plan defines, so review it and put it up for a broad discussion. Work towards making residents proud rather than embarrassed and frustrated. So, Councilwoman, when you ask constituents how you can say no to a project, I tell you this. I do expect you and the rest of the council to be able to say no to a developer. I do expect you to be able to defend the quality of life of the residents of Doral who pay a lot of money for their homes here. And I expect it because this council represents us, not them. And one last thing. For all the residents that remember how amazing the city was, for those sitting behind this podium or listening to this, if we don't begin to speak up and let the members of this council know what we want them to truly represent us, that we deserve and want better, then we will continue to watch the city become just one more South Florida city, overcrowded, plagued with traffic, and poorly managed. Let them know we want our city back, that we care about the quality of life, the future of our families in the city of Doral. Remember, this council is us, and they need to start working with us, and not just for votes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. We have one more person to speak, but I rather want to keep because Elizabeth wants to speak about the 23